Welcome back to another much anticipated episode of SportsLine, where we're starting off with Brighton's 3-1 win over Manchester United. And boy, I don't even know where to start. Start with the Chelsea man, the bash that Manchester man, or start with the Man United fan, boy. Hey, Brian, I'm just leaving this to you, because I don't really have much to say. Only was outplayed, outscored, and only sitting nice and pretty in 12 spots in the Premier League.
At least you're on top of Chelsea. I'll start with that. Right? Same number of games played, different amount of money spent, less coaches for the time being. Brighton, hats off. That's a good game. Brighton is an example of you don't need to be flashy. You have a principle, you have a vision, you have everybody working on the same page. They want to play football. They want to be competitive in football. Before, the coach was Graham Potter. They have, I believe they have supporting staff who are actually out there scouting players. So like, if you lose McAllister, if you lose Caicedo, if you lose Cucaracha, well, they no loss. They want to replace he. But you catch where I'm going. They know the vision that they have. They're bringing in like for like. Even when they lost a manager that you thought was a big blow to them, they're not bringing in better and better because it's a like-minded manager they bring in, and they keep that flow of players going. There's nothing at all. It's progression. You would think that would stop a small club from selling all the players. But hats off to them. I wish Manchester could be take 1% out of what them do, 1%, and get it right in the back staff. Anyway, so what my side do? They underestimate that Brighton side. They didn't want to fall for one half of the tactic, which was the press. Brighton will draw you in for a press and then split you through. Pass that ball around you, pass that ball through you. Everybody know Manchester United midfield porous. It still is. To Ten Hag credit, I think this is the first time he actually tried a diamond, 4 midfielders. Chelsea man, take your time. We're coming to you just now.
The
diamond work, but the diamond consisted of some weak edges. McTominay, Old Man Eriksson, Casemiro. There's only so much one man could do. In the end, we get pulled out wide, trying to win the ball. The 2 centre-backs split at the back. Everybody's saying it. Everybody's seeing it in the highlights. And that was it. Too much space. Run through. I have nothing to say except Ten Hag has been shown that he has been outcoached. He had no answer. He tried something smart in the beginning. It looked like it had promise, but you know the players behind it. We lost. Over to the next. We ain't talking Champions League as yet, right? Because we still have like 2 extra men on the chat.
All right, wait before you start it, Daryl. A man say Ten Hag and say some things about Ten Hag there. To me, Ten Hag was tried and has been found wanting. What you have to say about that?
Well, the man talk about Ten Hag using a diamond, like they buy that diamond in the market, or? Huh? All I could say, yes, give Brighton credit, and hopefully, very, very soon, Todd Bowl will be Brighton. I think fine Todd Bowl should just buy Brighton. That's all. And change the name. But we just do that, Todd. Why not, Todd? As you all see, I came today with a jersey that I realized was a blight. I keep on putting on a last season jersey, so I came with one winning one now. Hopefully, on this great day of, I'm a Hindu, I'm Ganesh Chaturthi, we can remove some obstacles from your path, right? But yeah, all I can say is that I was not here for 2 weeks, and I'm very happy to see that Manchester United is as well as usual suffering. I am suffering too, but it makes it easier. But yeah, Brighton played good ball. The thing about Brighton is that Brighton played without a second string side. You understand? That was it. Evan Ferguson, I think he scored a hat-trick the week before. We also had Solly March and some others that was missing. And yeah, they look but you see, Imran, I understand where you're coming from. De Zerbi playing very good football. De Zerbi have his players playing with a system, and he's very well right now. He's eating that trending right now in the Premier League. But I watched some snippets of that game, and it looks like those Manchester United players are trying, and I know the Danish equity statement, I think they're trying to get Ten Hag fired. It looked like did okay. I watch Brighton score a 30 pass goal. the goal that Pascal Grove finished, and Rashford and McTominay and them was just running around without him trying to make a tackle and leave it like that.
They wasn't even running, horse. They wasn't running. They was walking or trotting. They wasn't running.
But you know what? Look, I think they should just keep on trusting in the Glazers. You know, the Glazers will get you all there one day. You know, given the fact that I think you should remain right there. I think Ben Hammam or Sheikh Jassim can already fix that, especially when you have
Daryl, the Glazers already got us there over and over again. To them, they are seeing the end game in sight. They put no money into this and stand to get $10 billion. After how much years?
Best business ever. You're talking about investment.
That's business off the field. That's not business on the field. Bad thing for fans. And you know what? I see it happening for Chelsea. You tell me with an honest opinion, you don't see that happening.
But before we move on to that second mid-table side, I think I address Imran's excuse here with Casemiro playing with that old man. Casemiro left Real Madrid playing with Luka Modric, who is 5 or 6 years older than Christian Eriksen and those guys. Plays with a lot of old fellas in Real Madrid, and he was at the top of the game. So I don't think that's Casemiro's fault. Probably a coach set up the team wrong with the players that he have.
The players that we have. The players that we have, Dinesh, that is a big part of the problem.
You all have 4 players in midfield and 4 internationals for their countries. Denmark, I'm not sure. Eriksen still playing football for us?
Yeah.
Right? Scott McTominay, who's the top scorer in the Euro qualifiers, correct me if I'm wrong. Bruno Fernandes, who has the most assists in Euro qualifiers. And Carlos Casemiro, who plays for Brazil, who sits at top of the CONMEBOL. When you're talking about the players that you have, that's world-class players. If you talk about world-class players, those are world-class players. They're playing on the world stage. You have no excuses there.
Let me stop you right there. Those are probably world-class players in a type of system. Maybe in a Oli system, maybe in a Denmark system, maybe in a Brazil system. But
your manager have to fix the system to suit his players. He can't build a system and then say, well, play this, and the fellas can't play.
And this is what Ten Hag did last year. He saw what he was given and he worked with it, to his credit. This year, he's trying to push his style, and the players not grasping, they're not reading, they don't have the legs to carry it. They're plain truth, bad manners.
Let's move on to Chelsea.
I think Ten Hag is a small side manager. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think he's a small side manager. I think he's far beyond the level of the coach that Manchester United deserves. At the end of the day, bigger coaches were there. Van Gaal was a bigger coach. David Moyes is a bigger coach. Mourinho is a bigger coach. But I just think that right now he cannot deal with the personalities he have there, and I don't think the players respect him for who he is. At the end of the day, you have to be malleable. You have to be able to change your system to accord. If look, Chelsea started up with Conte, we lost about 5 games in a row. I remember that, and then after he changed to this 3 at the back, and then we won the league. And that's the things people could do. That's what good managers do. You understand? They change it up. You know?
But
my manager, all
the managers they call just now still feel at Manchester United,
Yeah.
So, where the problem really lie?
It's a mid-table team.
You wait. So Daryl, you mean to say we could bring in an Ancelotti or a Klopp or a Pep in Manchester United and we go win? Honestly, answer me.
Well, why not? Let me answer that question. Nobody can win that league. That's City League. Or they could probably come second. Because Jose come second with all the, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I can't remember who else did it. Jose come second with all the.
That was the best
achievement ever.
Yeah, but that's
he went Champions League with Porto, and he said that. But let's move on to the second mid-table team here, who sits below Manchester United.
The lower mid-table team. The lower mid-table team. Say it right.
I said it. Who sits below Manchester United.
Yeah.
Chelsea, Bournemouth. 0-0.
Same Chelsea, different day. Casco, 70% possession. Right now in the league, I think we have the most amount of possession than anybody in the league right now. We just is holy ball, but we just can't do nothing with it.
Wow.
Exactly. Exactly, yeah, exactly. We can't do nothing with it. High chances created, high XD or whatever they call it, but we just can't. I don't know what to say. I think we need a Jare. I think Todd Bowley should buy a Siaman or something and just push Batwi. I don't know what's going on with we. You understand? But I think we should do that. But at the end of the day, look, the difference is that it's a young team. I know Imran goes to making excuses, but I'm not making excuses. But at the end of the day, we missing a lot of our major players. But we had a set of youth men yesterday that start for the first time. But the good thing I could say is that, look, at least we keep a clean sheet yesterday, even though we can't score a point. But I find I was worried about the keeper last week, but he actually had a good game. I think right now, everybody who come to play Chelsea, even them small size, realize here this now. We could take 3 points off this side now. We don't look dangerous because the minute every time we get a ball, even though we hold on the ball, and we can score, every side has a chance to do it, and that is the issue with me right now. We lack that. The good thing about it, I could say, given the fact of this, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but the fact that we don't have any European football might be the best thing that ever happened to me. Right?
Darryl, you're taking the fun out of it for me. That's for me to say.
I was
for you to get
not
mad
going to tell you. I was not going to tell you, Imran. At least Darryl have a week to prepare for the next match.
Exactly.
No game, but he might take front by.
Hold
Take
on.
front.
While you're on that subject, right? What do you feel going to happen in the Carabao Cup? Are they progressing? Or they going to have more time to relax? Let me hear.
No, we go in there, dog. Hey.
Brighton putting all out all the misery, boy.
Where we go? Boy, here this now. I just waiting for them
You
fellas.
know crazy, man. You know crazy Zerbi and the whole Brighton side. You say you wish your owner had it by Brighton. You ain't have far to go.
But let me say something, eh? The Zerbi playing against in the Kobo Cup, as I would like to call it, against Chelsea in the next round. And he played a Premier League game against United. And he rested players. But I have a feeling the Zerbi, when he play against Chelsea, he will play a strong team, eh? Because this is a difference, You understand?
Dinesh, do you have the little Giffy with the crab playing the violin? We need to get that, because about this is the fifth excuse he dropped, but I can't let him cross the line here now.
But let me move on to some winners again. But every time we come to this podcast, I have
to winners.
Yeah.
Let me go.
Winners. Liverpool come from behind 3-1 win, looking good again. Man City, I believe, came from behind at West Ham, 3-1 win. Bernardo Silva, Haaland. Not sure who scored the third goal.
Doku, the new boy.
Jeremy Doku.
Yeah,
Right.
Jeremy Doku. Yeah. A good goal from the wing. His debut goal. Arsenal win 1-0. Trossard scored.
Martinelli. Trossard.
Trossard.
Offside goal, yeah. Trossard, yeah.
But
we forgot to say something, boy. We had to make one notable mention, and I know it's a very rare thing for me to make a notable mention, especially when talking about the EPL. But Spurs playing some ball, boy.
Oh, yeah. So, Arvin, bring us up there, boy. Bayern Munich start off the weekend there with a 2-2 draw against the new up-and-coming. I don't know what to call them, boy. I'll call them the up-and-coming German. Well, Bayer Leverkusen was a giant back in the day, but they fell off back in Michael Ballack and them days. But they
Yeah, I mean, we still call them Leverkusen because they never win anything. No, it was a really good game. So Bayern played at home. It finished 2-2. The first 20 minutes, Bayern really controlled. They had a lot of good chances. Harry Kane doing what Harry Kane is do. Show up on the back post, score a nice header, and then all of a sudden, after 20 minutes, they fell aside a knock ball like Pep. And the same thing Imran described about Manchester United. Our press was 4 men pressing on top, and then they end up with Kimmich alone in midfield. And then they sort of knocked that ball in our midfield, boy. And Florian Wirtz started to passes and he's a very talented footballer.
Yeah, he is.
And Leverkusen had Frimpong and the fellas running. And they equalized. I think Thomas Müller fouled somebody, and then Grimaldo scored a really, really good free kick.
Now, we have to talk about that free kick. All the fellas remember Cristiano Ronaldo free kick against Portsmouth back in the Premier League? That kind of knuckleball thing, up and down to the top corner. That's what the man scored, boy.
Yeah, it was
one knuckleball. Long time I didn't see somebody that free kick like that.
Grimaldo did real good last season. Remember, he was with that Benfica team that did well, eh?
Well,
He
to,
looked
to
good.
be
He looked
honest,
good.
the commentators were like, Florian Wirtz or Granit Xhaka are going to take his free kick. And then this young boy come up and hit this ball, So they had to be practicing that, to score in that way.
Yeah, I saying it because on a side note, I can't name a good free kick taker in the world again. Nobody to excite you.
Who's the
That one
coach?
in America.
We don't talk about Ali.
Who is Leverkusen coach?
Javi
Xabi
Alonso, boy.
Alonso.
Xabi Alonso.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the second half, Leverkusen come out and play all over Bayern. And then we just happen to score because, Bayern is
So
what Bayern is.
let's score against the runner play.
Yeah, basically Goretzka score. And then Alfonso Davies did a very foolish foul in the box. The VAR review it. It was very soft, but I mean, you can't kick a man from behind in the box when you don't have the ball, right? And the score. And to be honest, I think that game could go both ways. I have to say, Xabi Alonso is the next up and coming Arteta. Students of Pep now. All them fellas play under Pep, and they have that vision for football. So I thought it was a real good advertisement for the Bundesliga, and it was a very attacking game. And I honestly vexed we didn't get 3 points, but as soon as we can get Tuchel out, the better for me anyway. So, that is that.
Love it.
I would on Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso didn't just only play under Pep. He played under Pep. He played under Ancelotti. He played in a Champions League winning side with Pepe. Not Pepe Reina.
Rafa Benitez.
Rafa Benitez. Yeah. He played under some good managers, and he learned and he grew from that.
And he played under Vicente Del Bosque, and he played under Luis Aragonés too for Spain. So Dortmund.
Dortmund come back win 4-2.
Yeah, Hummels scored 2. Again, Dortmund look shaky. Honestly, I think the other team, Freiburg, probably could have beat them. And I don't see Dortmund doing very much, honestly, in the Bundesliga this year. They have more talent than other teams because it's by everybody. But, hopefully they will make a good run in Champions League and they don't embarrass themselves, as they always do.
This young Dutch boy, RB Leipzig, Xavi Simons. You remember he, boy, Daryl?
Yep.
You know him? Xavi Simons.
Yes, I know him.
Man in real form for Leipzig.
So, controlling our midfield. So, I have to give Leipzig kudos there because they sell Nkunku. Szoboszlai went to Liverpool. We buy Konrad Laimer. We buy Upamecano a couple seasons ago. Guardiola went to Manchester City.
Oh,
right?
yeah, but I forget about that transfer.
I think they lost a couple of right backs who that went, I think, in the Premier League. So they lose Nkunku. They lose real players. And you see, they have that RB Salzburg side in Austria that is used to develop players and bring them across.
Yep.
Yeah.
The multi-club model.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you think about youth players developing, Bayern didn't really develop a youth player since probably David Alaba and Toni Kroos, and even Toni Kroos, we buy him from an Eastern German side when he was about 15 or 16. So he didn't really come through the youth system,
Kimmich?
Kimmich we buy from Leipzig, and
Yeah.
And the keeper from Mönchengladbach.
Yeah, and he was in Stuttgart before. No, I was from Schalke.
Schalke.
Yeah, so it's been a while, and Dinesh will talk about it, and I messaged in a group about that recently about how Real Madrid have these good young players that actually performing, and I don't find anybody else doing that. But yeah, I mean, we go see what happened in the Bundesliga, but waiting for Wednesday. Imran Khan and I will have a beer early watching that game.
We talking about that next, right?
We have a conversation later today. Don't worry about that. But let me move on to the La Liga. And then we'll talk about the Serie A. I was going to talk about Barcelona 5-0 victory, but the Barcelona guy not here, and I could care less about Barca. But I'll say João Felix score.
I watch the game. I can give some commentary.
If you want, go ahead.
Xavi playing Xavi ball. I think this is what he wanted to play. He struggled until now he realized what he want, right? That Chelsea fella, Oriel Romeo or something.
Yeah, Romeo.
Right?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the man is a bowler. You remember how Busquets he said do so and turn everybody and pass through ball? That's what the man doing, boy. Xavi sit down with the man and said, this is your role, and this is what you have to do, right? And Ferran Torres, right?
Let's go a free kick, boy. Yeah, but in the form he like.
The score free kicks is Messi, and Messi leave them 3 or 4 seasons ago. And then the man who really come on and start was Rafinha.
Rafinha in real form,
Yeah, I didn't expect him to be in form.
No, he scored for Brazil 2 games in a row.
I just mix up here Anthony. I find him the same player.
No, he doesn't.
No, I wish.
He better than Anthony.
Oh,
Well,
and I must say, Marc-Andre Ter Stegen.
Well, the Barca, I think that's not. I think the Barca correspondent
The Barca man is in.
in. Oh
oh
yeah,
yeah,
wow.
look.
Just in
Oh,
time,
wait.
just in time. The
So
Barca
we don't.
correspondent is here.
Hello, take over.
Wait,
About
wait,
the
wait. I real find this timing out of timing, you know.
Exactly.
Just
Was
now
he
going
listening to us in the
talk about
background?
Barca.
Ramis.
I just give
Well,
out a summary of the game. But go into more detail now if you want.
Go into more detail about that 5-0 victory now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we look good. We look real impressive. The new signings, Jow squared. They look real good. Felix look like he fitting good. Cancelo do what Dembele was trying to do for 7 years, which is cut back and score. And he do it in one game. Yeah, we look good. Honestly, we look very impressive.
Cancelo just beating up Mendes, so.
Yeah, we had three men get breed, dog. Back to back. But Lewandowski actually looked like he getting proper support now. Because before Xavi want to play this 4-4-2 and Lewa was real isolated, but with Jow said that he want to play closer to Lewa, and it makes sense. And they look good.
So João Felix is a talent and he had better attacking talent.
Yes,
than
Simeone was wasting him on talent, and I don't know what he went and do in London there, but it wasn't making sense in Chelsea.
London
so
is
he
a
on one season
vacation.
Nothing makes sense in Chelsea.
It was a loan boy. Hey, we give him a little game to keep him fresh for all the way you're talking about. They should be thankful.
I hear you, partner.
Okay.
But since we're talking about Atletico Madrid collect 3 from Valencia. Valencia barely get out of relegation last year, and they get 3. I didn't see the games, I didn't see the highlights, so I really can't comment too much on it. But I will say that Real Madrid back top of the league. But this guy was drinking from the Barca Cup, though. We talk about league.
Who is this youth man who put them 2 assists?
Fran Garcia.
Yeah, who's he?
Fran Garcia came up through our academy.
They have an academy? I thought always just buy players.
Exactly. Well, I was just talking about young players at Real Madrid, but I was waiting for this to come because them don't really them don't have no academy. Them just buy.
Maybe Dani Carvajal is a 5-time Champions League winner.
We talking about Carvajal is 50 years old, dog.
Yeah, but he played yesterday. Now, Fran Garcia came up and we loaned him off to Rayo Vallecano for 2-3 years and he came back this year. But we had no choice because we used to play this guy, Full and Mendy always injured. Always injured. And Alaba refused to play left back. That's why we was playing Eduardo Camavinga in left back in the Champions League semi-final.
All I get this boy in the game, this real Real Madrid youth man. Ibrahim Diaz,
Ibrahim Diaz? Yeah, he's getting minutes. He can't start. Okay. The dynamic of the team, they're playing Joselu up top as a out-and-out striker. They have no Vinicius at this point in time. But Fede Valverde pulled me out of a hole by Takefuso Kubo.
Yeah,
yeah, boy. That man eat me up, that man breed up.
Man made in La Masia, dog. What you expect?
Yeah, but Fede Valverde equalized right after halftime. But I didn't even know what to say about Fede Valverde. And he shot by his side foot, and the thing was like a rocket. Man side foot placed it off the inside post, and then Joselu with a towering header. Take the 3 points. But it's just that playing Champions League midweek too. So you don't know if them had them not
top. You see, the 28th and next month we come in for you.
We have Atletico Madrid next week first. We need to tell you to study about. Next week is Atletico Madrid, and then we have real games this month, 7 games this month. I want to talk about the youths in Real Madrid. I can tell earlier why the youths has come to Real Madrid. Well, there are 2 reasons. One is Real Madrid, and 2, we midfielders Toni Kroos and Luka Modric. And anybody coming to Real Madrid know what 1 or 2 years those fellas going to leave. There is going to be a vacant position in that midfield, or 2 vacant positions in about 2 years' time. So if a young player like Camavinga, well, this boy get through, Tchouaméni, because Casemiro end up leaving the same time, so he just gets slotted in. Valverde, and now Jude Bellingham. Them fellas know they can.
Oh, you like Jude now, eh?
I never had a problem with Jude Bellingham.
You like Jude now?
You never know who Jude was.
You never know who Jude was.
Jude Bellingham used to play for Dortmund. Of course, I know who the man was. I just see the man often.
No, he used to play for England.
Man don't like nothing English.
I like Phil Foden, dog. I like Phil Foden. Nah. But Real Madrid, we needed Toni Kroos in the team. So Yeah, we had a young talent, and I say this every episode, but we needed Tony Cruz yesterday.
I say, man, breed Tony Cruz stink, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
That
The
does stink.
same Japanese.
Look.
Let me move on.
Finch like he cheating Wi-Fi.
Well, I know
No, we go down to Syria
I know
now,
going
and
on to
Finch is
Juventus.
getting technical difficulties. What's going on here?
I know going on to.
I want
I
stealing
know going on
Wi-Fi
to
and get
Juventus.
catch. We had a shout out to boy Jason, fellow United fan. I know you just watch hard. One of these days, maybe you could take a seat here and we could get them to talk, man. Like yourself.
Well, I also had a shout out Shahid, who just go with my Facebook, YouTube profile and comment. That's what he name behind it.
Is he same youth man who don't like Chelsea?
You man don't like Chelsea, boy. I teach him not
Bring
to
him
like
on, bring him on.
Barcelona. I teach
He's
him man
most-
not to like Barcelona, right? So that's understood. The man just hate Chelsea.
Love it.
I don't
Love
know
it.
why. Me know him.
New generation looking good.
We senior Shahid. Thanks, Jay. Thanks for the support, Jay.
Yeah.
Jay, big up.
Thanks for taking in this episode of SportsLine. Feel free to comment below if you like this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to know when we bring out any future content. See you in the next episode.